All right, this is yesterday. Okay, you got that yesterday. We did the first one. We plugged in -8. I took the equation x squared minus 2y squared plus 15x minus 3y minus 50 equals 0. Then I plugged in x equals what? Look up here, please. What? -8, and I plugged in 7. I took those numbers and I plugged them in right here. So x was -8 and y was -7, and I tried to see if that gave me equals 0. I don't know if you remember yesterday, but in number 1 it was no. In the next 3, 4, 5, and 6, they were all systems of equations. These were all linear equations. When you have systems of linear equations, these were all examples of independent systems. What does an independent system mean? That's right. They have one solution. The other is dependent when the equations are on top of each other or inconsistent. Down at the bottom, guys, these are all examples of the type problems that we're going to have on our test Thursday. That's right there on your sheet today. The first 3 problems I'm going to go over with you when we get into the media centers. Let's look at number 4. Look at number 4 here with me together. Okay, first thing, look on the sheet I gave you today. The first thing it says in number 4 here, it says equation number 1, equation number 2. Okay, what is this object? First of all, make sure we got that part down. What is number 1? It's a circle. As number 1 is a circle. Okay, so you take this equation right here, x squared minus 4x plus 4, y squared minus 4y plus 4 equals 13. When I organize this up, x squared minus 4x plus y squared minus 4y, 4 plus 4 is 8, subtract 8, that gives me minus 5 equals 0. Anybody got a problem with anything I got written right there? This, guys, this is a circle. Here's what I want you to write for equation number 1. That's equation 1. Right now, you may be able to put it on this sheet of paper, guys. You don't have to do that, though. You're going to get this. You're going to get a copy of that page I just gave you. When we get to the lab, you're going to get a copy on my website. Watch this. On my website, as you go to my website, and when you go to my website, you scroll down to the middle of the page. This is brand new, guys. I just added this. There's a new template for us to use. We're going to do this like we did before. You're going to use this template, then you're going to share that data with me, and then I'll be able to see it. Okay? When you click on Use This Template, it's going to give you a document. Again, change your name. Click up here, change your name. Take out copy of, put in your... And then I'm going to show you how to change this when we get in the lab. Okay, in problem number 4, guys, that's down here at the bottom. The equation number 1, I changed equation number 1 to say something different. I'm going to change equation number 2 to say something different. You're going to have another paper and pencil sheet of paper to have the work on. Okay, the work is what we're doing here. Equation 2. This is also a circle. Yes? Okay, to figure out what equation 2 is, I need to come over here somewhere, and I need to figure out that x squared minus 14x plus 49. Everybody good? What's this? Y squared plus 6y plus 9. Keep going. Equals 13. What about this? X squared minus 14x plus y squared plus 6y. 49 plus 9 is minus 13 plus 45 equals 0. So now I want you to take this equation right here, guys, and bring it down here. Again, this is equation number 2. All you've done on that sheet of paper right there is set it up. Again, I'm going to give you this sheet of paper I just passed you out in class. I'm going to give you a digital copy of it. You're going to take that information and fix it digitally and then put your answer on that other page. This is now just a problem that's ready to work. Everybody good? All right. Again, if I'm ready to work this problem, then that means I need to either solve for x or y. So how do I do that? It's 2 circles. I want to multiply and get rid of something. Let's see. Let's say I want to multiply this equation right here by a negative. And guys, I could choose either equation. I chose the blue equation to multiply it by a negative. Now I'm going to add them together, and that's going to give me 0. So positive 4x and negative 14x is negative 10x. The y squareds cancel out. Positive 4y and 6y is plus 10y. Is that okay? What's a negative 45 and a positive 5 and a positive 45? So that gives me plus 50 equals 0. So now looking at this, I'm going to move the 10x to the other side. I'm going to move the 50 to the other side. Is that good? So that's going to give me 10y equals 10x minus 50. Okay, so y equals x minus 5. What value, guys, what value is y equals x minus, what value is y equals x minus 5? What am I going to use y equals x minus 5 for? That's right, plug it in. Which equation am I going to plug it in? Either equation, guys. I now want to take this x minus 5, and I want to plug it in up here. I want to plug it into either one of these equations. Guys, I got to choose one. The one I choose was x squared minus 4x plus, I'm supposed to put y squared in there, but now y is x minus 5. Is that good? I'm supposed to put minus 4y, but I'm going to put, x minus 5. What would be next? X squared minus 4x plus y squared minus 4y. What's next? Minus 5 equals 0. Keep going. X squared minus 4x plus x squared minus 10x plus 25 minus 4x plus 20 minus 5 equals 0. I did this morning before school. I was working this problem, trying to make sure I could do it before I showed you guys how to do it. I did it wrong. I couldn't keep up. I kept doing it wrong, kept doing it wrong. Then I figured out this was a great strategy. Guys, this was a strategy I did not use when I was missing it. Then all of a sudden I got it right when I noticed this. If I eliminate them as I add them together, it's a lot easier to stay organized. Negative 4x, negative 10x, and negative 4. I crossed all those out and said that was negative 18x. That helped me to stay organized. Okay, 25 and 20 is 45 minus 5, so I canceled them out kind of as I used them. So plus 40 equals 0. So now 2 times x squared minus 9x plus 20 equals 0. So x minus 9 and x minus 5, or excuse me, 4, not 9. X minus 4 times x minus 5 equals 0. So x equals 4 and x equals 5. Am I done? No. I want to take this, guys, I want to take this 4 right here. I want to grab it from right there. I want to take it back up here and put it right there. So y equals 4 minus 5. So x equals, what did I say? What was x equal to? 4. And y equals negative 1. That's when x was 4. Okay, down here I say x is 5. What am I going to do with that 5? I'm going to bring it back up here. I'm going to plug it in there. What's 5 minus 5? So when x is 5, what was y? So y was 0. Good? And there's equation number 1. There's equation number 2. And here are my solutions. Guys, my solutions are 4, negative 1 and 5, 0. Questions, comments, how comes, what ifs? We need to stop right there